But I mean, you not new to coming up with an idea and executing on something.
Right.
So what is one piece of advice that you would give to someone who is struggling with the ideation stage or even creating the idea and actually getting started with it, a business?
Creating the idea is typically the fun part. I think it's the execution part that comes into play. I didn't know that I would be I didn't know product development. I didn't know, packaging and labeling. I didn't know customer service for real at this level. Like, you got to fix stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like send backs and charge backs and this don't work and work. Like, it's a thing. So like, I don't think that the idea so much should be romanticized as much as like trying to get in your mind as far as you can, like all the things that you possibly would need to do to get to the finish line.
Yeah.
And that's the part why I'm a little more like, man, let's just jump.
Yeah.
Because
the impulsiveness.
But I trust myself enough to know that whatever's in front of me, I do have that piece of me that's like, but we gonna figure this part out. So like, if you don't have that part, then it's probably like try to map it out for yourself. Like, okay, I'm going to need to get this and I'm going to need to get a formula and it has to get into a jar and it has to have a label on it. And do I want to have a seal on it to give it that little extra security phase? How is it going to get to the customer? If they have a problem with it, how's it going to get back to me? Like, just think about it in its entirety. I don't think I did all that. I just kind of was like, this idea going to be fire and whatever we got to do to get to the rest of it, we'll do that part later. But I have that part in me to where it's like, oh, we just going to knock those pins down.
That's really good. That's actually really good because I think some people get into it and they don't think, it's almost like going back to a business plan. Like some people nowadays, they don't create business plans because it's so back in the day. You have to have a business plan to get started.